A lot of the time we talk about players really developing in year two in the system. As a coach, have you kind of noticed yourself developing, picking up new things in the system with these other coaches?
Um, I mean, you're going to learn every day. I always tell my guys, no, no never let your cup get too full. You're going to always pick up some knowledge, some things from wherever you go. So this year I've been spending most of my time really studying defense. Like I said, we got some of the best defensive minds in college football here with Coach Landon, Coach Taj, Coach Meat, Coach Tony, those guys over there. So I'm learning every day.
Bucky and Noah being so productive last season, where's that next step for them? Where's that focus for you in spring ball to get those guys to another level?
For me, with those two, it's just about being. I'm pressing on them more to become leaders. The football part, I'm gonna help them take care of that. I'm gonna have them on that, but the biggest part is helping them become better leaders, showing the young guys the standard, what the standard is. Those two, happy to have them. It's a blessing to have them. They're very talented kids. I think you're going to see some things out of both of them this year that we didn't use them last year that way, but they're capable of doing a lot of things. But my biggest thing I've been pressing on them about is about being leaders, not just vocal, but showing the young guys how to do it, being on time, taking care of your body, studying. There are two great leaders in my room. They're showing the younger guys like Jordan James, Dante Dydell, Jaden Lamar, Ellis Bynum, the Kilos, Preston Alford, all the guys in my room, the Bryson Cotton, showing them the proper way to do things. So they're just not just good players. They're learning how to become great leaders.
You see growth in that? You see them taking control of the room?
They ain't got no choice. They got a good leader in there. They follow my lead. My boys, they play to my personality. How they practice on the field is how I carry myself on the field. I love them, but they know I mean business, and you kind of see that with my guys in my room, as they call themselves, or as I call them, lock boys. They locked in, they loaded, but I see the growth with both of them.
Bucky was a productive guy at Minnesota that got him the opportunity here. You obviously on your guys' radar. He was so productive last year, even while sharing that with Noah. How early did you guys know that he could be, for next season, that kind of player for you? Not just what he did this past year, but right now on paper, he's one of the top 10 returning backs in the country. How early were you able to identify and know that he could do that and be that kind of player?
I like to think I got a good eye for running back position. I can still consider myself a back. I knew that from watching him coming out of high school. I recruited Bucky out of high school. Always a talented kid, talented runner. I knew what he was capable of by watching the film in Minnesota, that he'll be able to translate that here. But like I said, we got two of the probably top 5 backs in the pack here at Oregon. That's Bucky and Noah. And Noah's a little bit heavier this year. Last year, Noah played around about 192. He's like 203 now. So he's a little bit bigger. And like I said, Bucky might be the quickest one in the room. Noah by far is the fastest one in the room. So it's good to having a good 1-2 punch in both of them, and they feed off of each other. So, it's great to have both of those guys. Bucky's an alpha male in there. Then, like I said, Noah just goes steady about doing his job along with Jordan and everybody else.
What's it been like?
You talked about how they've done a really good job leading the younger backs. Can you talk about the younger backs' progression and just what you've seen for them in their first spring camp?
Both of the new enrollees, Dante and Jaden, they have come along pretty well. They understand that it takes more than just getting the ball and running in college. This ain't high school. I said to them all the time, this ain't high school. This is college. It's like starting all the way back over again. You're gonna earn it in my room. That's it. You're gonna earn it. And they're starting to get that. Both of them are they're picking up everything well. They're running hard. But the biggest thing with both of them, they're great listeners. They listen to the older guys. They're taking their coaching, and they're doing a really good job in that. But I've seen growth with them, learning the playbook, learning the plays, and understanding what it is to be a running back.
What's it been like working with Coach Stein and kind of getting used to his offense and kind of presenting some of your own ideas and just kind of meshing with him?
Coach Stein, great guy. I kind of knew him before he came here. Me and him both. He worked for the guy I'm friends with, Jeff Traylor. Great guy down there at UTSA, and I met him. I met Will over the summer going down there working at camp. Very bright mind, much like KD was. Two of the same guys. High energy, very smart. I'm enjoying my time working with him, open to ideas. I'm excited about what the offense is going to continue to be.
What does the added weight add to Noah's game?
Well, he was already powerful for a little dude. I think he's got more explosive. I don't think guys like hitting him a whole lot, but it's going to help him not. He dealt with some injuries last year they played through. I think this year is going to help with that, but he looks good. I think the kid has like 7 or 8% body fat, so like the lowest on the team. So I expect for him and Bucky to have even bigger year this year and continue to feed off one another.
Bucky talked about trying to improve his game, particularly in pass blocking, and every running back can say that. Where do you see him in that progression? Where do you see that he has to work on in that particular area?
He ain't got no choice. I'm going to stress it every day. Everything that he just told you, guess who we hear that from? Me. So he's just repeating what I'm in his ear about every day. Just overall knowledge, really learning defense, where the +1 hat going to come from, and not just getting up there and just, well, okay, coach said I got this side. No, understanding what the defense trying to do. And Bucky's a very smart kid. You talking about a kid who made the dean list, who got a 4.1 GPA this past quarter. Very smart, student of the game. I can see him getting better in just overall fundamentals of pass pro. Not a very big guy, but he's a willing blocker. Has a lot of heart when it comes to that.
You're the only coach that I've seen with this pullover, this logo on your chest. Is this a Locklyn special, or other coaches have this one too?
Nah, it's not a Locklyn special. This one that we got for the bowl game, and I just threw it on. I ain't got no socks on today. I thought I was gonna look like Noah Witherspoon and not wear socks, but I had no socks on. He had socks on, so I'm like, okay.
When you mentioned the pass pro for the whole room, how different is that this year in that the defensive line is fully healthy, well, more or less fully healthy this year, whereas last spring they were down a lot of guys. So when you're trying to harp on those points or you get in scrimmages, the top end guys are there this year and they're trying to go after it, whereas last year a lot of the top end guys weren't. So how much does that help as a coaching point to have that competition this year?
Running back room don't change nothing for us. I don't care who Coach Landon got over there. We're gonna do our job. They come through there, we're gonna smack them in the mouth. We're gonna play the game the right way. Like I said before, when I first got here to Eugene, my kids in my room, they play to my personality. That's it. That's period. So I don't care who Coach Landon got over there. They come through there, and we're gonna keep them off number 10, keep number 10 clean. We're gonna smack them in the mouth.
We saw Jordan James have a bigger role last year, end of the year around Oregon State bowl game. Have you seen that kind of help, buoy him up more this year and kind of build him a little more confidence?
Jordan is a very talented young man. He has all the tools to be not a good back, but to be a great back. And I tell Jordan all the time, as he continues to improve off the field, his game will continue to improve on the field. Using Jordan, just his growth last year as an example for my younger guys, I tell every guy before we bring him here to Oregon, I'm not the easiest running back coach in the world to play for. I am going to challenge you. I'm going to put you in some adverse situations. I don't care nothing about your stars. I don't care what rivals rank you, what 24. I do not care. When you come in this room, you're going to compete. I made a promise to Coach Campbell. I said that I am going to charge myself with bringing this room back where it's supposed to be at. So I tell these kids all the time, you come here, you're going to earn it. He earned that role last year. It wasn't given to him. And every guy in that room, they're going to tell you, man, Coach Lock ain't finna give nobody. I'm not giving you nothing. You're going to earn it. And I tell the young men that because we get so locked into the football aspect of things that kids think that's all that life is. No, the things I'm teaching you now, it's going to take you later on in life. Things don't always go your way. You got to fight. You got to scratch. You got to claw for everything that you want. So that's what I'm doing with my boys in my room. I tell them all the time, the tools I'm giving you now going to help you later on in life. You're going to earn it. I ain't giving you nothing. If you think I'm going to give you something, it's going to be one, two things. Either Coach Landon going to get me up out of here or you got to go. And I tell the kids all the time, I don't coach soft batch cookies. If you're a soft batch cookie, you got to get away from around me. And they got a bakery for that. Guess what it's called? The transfer portal. You come here, you gonna fight, you gonna earn everything. Cause I had to do the same thing. Coach Landon had to do the same thing to get his opportunity. Had to fight and claw. So that's the mindset that I live with.